Welcome to the episode. Today we're working on the Recon 250. It's finally time to pull the engine out. I have washed it, power washed it with Dawn dish soap and the foamer attachment. So one last time before we tear this apart, I want to show you guys exactly how much this engine smokes. So here we go, take a look at that. Wow, that is a lot of smoke. So we're going to get this compression tested at some point along the way, but for right now we want to tear all the plastics down and pull the engine out and see exactly what went wrong. So the previous owner didn't have an air filter in it. I bought it off a farm. So I assume he went out the cow pathways or the laneways and ate a lot of dirt. Well, I think the airbox may have also been disconnected. So I think it's probably piston rings. So we're going to start by checking compression and getting this all torn down. All right, so here we are. We got her up on the lift table. I just got done doing the LED tail light conversion video. So in case you're wondering what order these things come out in, I just got too excited and jumped right into that. So I had a moment of stupidity right out there in the driveways where I wash my stuff, either on the grass or the stone, depending. So I drained the oil and gas and went for lunch, and then came back out and put the gas bottle, one of the little the IV, I'll show you guys just for reference, little Gatorade bottle with a gas line. So I stuck that on here and backed the girl all the way out the driveway with no oil in it. There's actually spray marks on the cement. Ended in a little splash of oil. So I don't know how I got that lucky, but it didn't even knock. Like, no indication whatsoever that it had no oil. And what we're running for oil is this Polaris Polaris PS4 that I bought at J. Martin's Auctions. So the kid that had this clipped some of these wires, so one is soldered and two are plugged in the way they're supposed to be, soldered and glue line heat shrink. So I just pulled the plastics ahead. So that'll work, I think. I mean, the fenders are on the tires. It really can't go much more forward. So some things I see we need to take off is the exhaust, the reverse interlock, and I guess engine mounts. Oh, we got to take the drive shaft off over here. I don't know exactly how it works, but we're also going to pull this plastic kicker out of here. So I think I can just slide the engine forward and done. That's what I'm hoping anyway. It is possible, entirely possible, we could just take this cover off and fix the shifting issue from there. And the head's very accessible the way it is now. So I'm going to start taking stuff apart, and we'll catch up with you guys later. I don't think time lapse. I'm just not mentally fit for right now. It's just a little overwhelmed with everything going on. Nobody died. It's just that trying to take on a lot of stuff. So that's it. I'm gonna start pulling motor mounts and this and that. I don't think I need the engine crane. I was hoping we could just pull the motor out from ground level, but it doesn't look like that. I think we'll pivot it out over that direction, and that should work okay. We got the lift table and plenty of room, so we're gonna get straight into this and catch up with you later. The goal for today, really, the goal for today really is just to get this motor out of here and maybe get it opened up. That's our goal, and hopefully we can just keep on pressing until we get there. At least we got the lights done. That's cool. Oh, we got to do this with the throttle wide open. All right, now with the carburetor off. Wow, that's impressive. No wonder I've always gotten very low readings with the throttle closed. So 150 PSI, it looks like we got healthy amount of compression. So that's one clue to help us along the way, kind of build the backstory of why this motor is eating oil. It could be a cracked head or another issue altogether. So we'll of course check that out. We need to remove the motor. I want to get at the shifting end of it so that it's easier for me to learn my way around this. It's the first time I had these apart, so kind of want to make it as handy and as clean as I can. So we're going to keep on taking parts off and show you guys us lifting the motor out. All right, we got the last bolts out. There's just the only thing left here is the rear shift interlock cable, or the reverse shift interlock cable. Everything else is pretty well coiled up around the engine. It's all sitting in here loose. Hopefully it can move forward and disengage the drive shaft. And so we'll just put you guys up here and let you watch. Get this 250 torn down. I might power wash it one more time. There's still dirt and whatnot. And I'm curious if there's a gasket, like a metal exhaust gasket here in the head somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have a leak. There was some black residue on one of the sides here that I noticed. So that's it. We have achieved our goal for the day. Now we're gonna reorganize and get ready for the next part of the show here, where we tear the motor down. Yep. Figure out why it doesn't shift and why it smokes. Yep. Looks like we'll start our rebuild process right here on the table that Sarah helped me clean up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. All right, now with the motor part, we have a very carbon up head. The valves especially are pretty bad. The piston. Yeah, piston! I don't know. Piston looks okay. Looks pretty good. So we got the cap off. So I'm going to set the camera up and we'll keep topping this off. Look what Dwayne found.
Well, actually Sheldon.
Sheldon found it.
Yeah.
In the garden.
Yep.
I don't know what that is. It's probably an air compressor connecting rod. It's really, really long. Yeah. Alright, let's get us set up and knocked. Might have to undo the adjuster nut. Well guys, that unfortunately is already it. The old Recon motor is torn out. So my goal today was to get the motor out and maybe get it torn apart. So we did get the motor out, and I got the head and the valve cover off, and I figured out how to get the rest of the stuff apart, I think. So tomorrow we're going to tear into it, and that'll be the next episode. So the goal for tomorrow is to get the engine torn down, get all the parts ordered, get everything clean and ready for reassembly. So that's our job. I'll see you in the next episode.